Oh, cool
Oh.
door.
I don't like this noise.
Hey, Lily.
Hi.
Yeah. Cool. Sorry. Hang on. I'll take that in a minute. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, now I can take it in. Oh, that's a huge pig.
That's Jerry.
Honestly.
Oh, you named him.
Oh, hi.
Sounds very indicting about.
How you doing?
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. For pause, I must roll. Probably should have did this beforehand.
Oh, the babies are under it. Oh.
I feel like Wolf is both mesmerized and out of character.
A little bit.
7. Okay, nothing happens. Got it. So what brings you by?
What, I can't visit my sister?
Aaron, while Lily's turned around, Julie's extracted the memories from her. Quick and painless.
Gotcha. What, I can't visit my sister? That was me hiccuping and trying not to die at the same time as I said that.
Oh boy. Those guys are not kind today.
They're never kind.
Yeah, you're right.
Julius, what are you doing?
I'm just standing here.
As painless as that was, that doesn't mean I didn't feel it.
Good job.
Don't worry about it. Just making sure you're okay. Can I not do
There
that?
are other ways than trying to do something behind my back.
I'm not trying to do anything, sweetheart. Believe me, nothing.
Undo it.
Okay. He undoes whatever the fuck he did.
Sorry.
Alright. You want to sit up here or you want to find somewhere? I don't know what the layout of this place is.
Oh, so this is like the main sitting area. As I figured I would wait for you here. Downstairs is my bedroom, but it's really small, so I don't think it's small.
So what's behind there?
Yeah, I was about to ask what's through the door.
Bar.
Ah.
Why is
God
that?
damn, it's tiny in there.
Why is there a bar in there? You don't even drink.
Yet.
True.
Well, it's up to you where you want to sit. I'm fine with wherever. It is kind of cramped in here, though.
Yeah, main sitting area.
Yeah.
if you want.
Son of a bitch.
Nah, I know better than to take a peek into girls' bedrooms.
There's nothing like that. Oh my
I'm
god.
Joe.
Squint.
Cozy though.
Yeah, but small. So don't think we can sit in there.
No, it is cozy though.
I know.
Yeah, it's very sized. Got some pens, erasers, and all that kind of stuff. Nice pictures too.
Where's Rossi when I need him to shrink me down a little bit though?
So what brings you by?
Just stop by and chill and chat for a bit.
Let me try again. What brings you by?
I just want to stop by, chill and chat for a bit.
Let's see. That's still there, eh? What the hell? God, the drinks. Carbonated soda, so what it looks like. I'll put a positive and I'll put. Okay. That's something I don't want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about that one. Quite a variety of drinks in there. That one's very questionable.
And which one would that be?
A little pink bottle with a heart shaped on it.
I don't remember what the... If I remember correctly, it's just some kind of alcohol called Love in a Bottle. Something like that.
Well, Levin and Leo keep in the drink section, well, whatever. I have my own drinks back at the house.
Fair. So what have you been up to?
Work.
Okay, other than work?
I was on a vacation the other week for a little bit. Went to some island with a bunch of like new creatures and stuff that we if I say captured, it sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way.
Rehabilitated.
Yeah, rehabilitated. There we go. Yeah, rehome. You know how I am with animals. You know how I am with animals and creatures.
Oh god. Yes, I do.
But I didn't bring any home, so.
At least not alive.
No, I didn't bring any home. Anything that we hunted and killed, we ate while we were there. So.
Okay.
And none of the pelts were really any different than any leather that we could make, you know, at home or back in the territory. So, no point bringing all that home.
Need time to get there.
True. Well, could have used it for trading, or at least.
I might go back at some point, maybe go get some leather and stuff, and just give the surplus to a trader. See if the trader at the Vix might want it potentially.
So what have you been up to, Julius?
Yes, work and everything. You know, the usual stuff.
Helping with your patients and all.
Mhm.
Aside from work, just been taking care of the family. You know,
Yes, they can be quite a
Naomi.
handful.
Yeah. Taking care of Lucabus, making sure they're alright, making sure, you know, Bree's okay and comfortable and, you know, all that.
Sorry, no.
No.
What's Naomi doing?
She's doing her usual. She's, working at the house. She's helping take care of people when I'm not there, and in her spare time, the usual, garden, testing out new brews for teas. Yeah, garden. She's trimmed it down a little bit. She's kind of consolidated things a bit, but it is still big.
Cutting 2 leaves off a bush does not mean it's no longer a bush.
But she's been experimenting with some new brews for alchemy stuff, teas, poultices. She's gotten into some medical stuff a little bit more recently. I think if I remember right, she had asked Estema to teach her some first aid stuff.
Gotcha.
So,
How's Lucabus?
they recently had a small incident there, recovering.
They okay?
A little bit of physical rehab's needed. They're working on that, and a little bit of brain damage. Their reaction time is a little bit slower than it was before, and their
There are other ways to do this.
general
Gotcha.
mental health is taking a hit.
Sorry to hear that.
And they're safe now, and they're okay is what matters.
Glad everyone's okay for the most part, then.
I've seen better days, but people are alive and
Sounds
kicking.
like it. Yeah, for the most part.
You been feeling
Uh-huh.
alright?
Define alright.
Any influxes in energy or lack thereof? Sudden burst, sudden drain, you know? One moment you feel like you're just kind of, you know, like we are now, just chilling, chatting, vibing. The next you maybe just have a sudden burst of energy. Mm.
Pause. Gotta roll. God damn.
Just asking. It's not every day that I usually see you with your orangish red eyes and the butterflies at the same time.
Okay, yay. Advantage. Julius.
Mm.
Because you're staring directly at Lily. She's not lying, but she's not telling the truth when she says no, or not that she knows of.
So she's telling the half truth, or she just doesn't know.
A half truth.
Mm.
Yes, that's been happening a bit more lately.
That's the half truth.
You know when I started?
A bit ago, I can't exactly recall when.
Truth or lie?
Mm.
Truth. Now, are you actively now looking for any truths and lies with what she says?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just need to know for my rules.
Excuse me.
Tired?
A little bit.
Sounds like you need another vacation.
Not really tired from work or anything, just more so just tired, but not a whole lot.
Gotcha.
Besides, if I spend too much time on vacation, I'll get bored.
So
Nothing
go
left to
to
do.
vacation, but at a different spot.
But at that point, it's not a
Traveling.
vacation. At that point, it's not a vacation anymore. It's just regular, or it'll become a regular thing.
It's an extended vacation.
Mm. Mhm. I need to find a way to get there somewhere.
How's Dahlia doing?
She's alright. Just she's worked hard around the house, and she's decided to take a nap.
Gotcha. So what have you been up? Oh, okay.
Sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So what have you been up to since you came in, aside from, trying to help Levin and Leo?
Mostly watching Levin practice with his band. And, writing in my journal.
Oh?
Is it journal?
Diary of sorts.
That's fair. Any juicy gossip?
You should know better than to ask about a woman's diary.
Well, I wasn't asking about the diary specifically. I was just asking in general.
Nah, you were asking about what's in the diary.
Only good things about me, I hope.
How's Isaiah?
He's doing
alright.
Oh, I thought. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can answer
Probably let his
too. You would
brother
know more.
answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would know more. I was gonna say initially, and then you could piggyback off because you know more.
He's doing alright, taking care of the family, his daughter, reconciling with Bree. At least to what I know of, they seem to be on good terms.
That's good. How's his family doing?
His little daughter is just a bundle of energy. His wife is a sweetheart. Vicious at times, but all good there. And the other lover, she's around. Mostly taking trips. I won't
That's
mention.
good.
Won't mention the other name.
It's always trying to get back with Bree, huh?
That's at least from what I've seen, but that obviously that takes time and see how that goes from there.
Yeah. That's definitely gonna take time.
That it will.
Keep pause rolling. Please, the love of God, be higher than a 13. You son of a bitch. I got a 6. I put it low, and Dice is like, yeah, fuck you. Anyways.
It's a work in progress for him. I don't know if he necessarily wants to get back with her or if he's just trying to reconcile. Either way, it's not easy. But he knows that.
So are you gonna talk about what you actually came here for or not?
I mean, this is part of what we came here for, at least.
Part?
Let me take a shot in the dark as to something, and you can tell me whether I'm in the ballpark, roughly or not. The question I asked earlier about the energy fluctuating, and by extension the affinities, started a couple months ago, didn't it?
Just about. A little bit sooner. Maybe, but I'm so hard to keep track of.
Rough ballpark, at least. It's good enough. Do you know what happens when those moments hit? What you feel, or...
Which affinity are you talking about?
Either one. Just want to know what happens, what you feel, what you think.
When death surges, I hear ticking much louder than before. And I see the souls of all those fish outside, withering each passing second.
As if you're taking Bree's position.
With life, I see glowing blue hues. I see the lifespan of each living thing that's around me. With famine, I see, luckily not much, considering the room that I'm in. Whatever plants when life is around and see their stomachs or their hunger. And for appetites. With disease, I feel and see rotting around me.
When did disease come into play?
Not that long ago.
Within the last month and a half?
Just about. With war, I look outside, I see the bloodthirst of all those sharks.
Wait, she
as
has
they hunt
mine.
their prey.
She has my affinity.
With peace, when I look out that window, see the plankton and the fish and their relationships, each benefiting the other. Restoration, I see algae seemingly popping up out of nowhere, making those rocks look as good as new. Should I go on?
No.
She has others.
That's given me a lot more than I initially expected coming in here.
Any other questions?
Do you know why it's happening?
No clue. I wish it would fucking stop.
Any chance that I can help? Maybe... I don't know.
Gonna try and do it behind my back again?
I'm asking you for your permission.
What are you gonna do?
Maybe pinpoint the start dates of all these fluctuations through your memories? If at least help out in the best way
You're
I
not
can.
gonna go digging around and things that you don't need to look at, right?
Obviously not. Confidentiality is my job, so if there's things you don't want me to see, then I won't peer in.
Alright.
I have a few things that I am curious about and a couple of theories as to what may be linked to this. But before I delve into that, I have a question for you. Well, I guess two technically, but there was a time period shortly after Iris's passing
Don't say that.
where you took a moment alone with her body, with her grave. Do you remember if you said anything, even the smallest bit? Normally, I wouldn't ask anything in detail because that's a private matter, but
Yes, I did. Much as you probably have done the same if you were to visit your parents' grave.
of course.
Okay, she's not flipping
Did you
out.
say anything, not necessarily to her, but involving other people? Whether that's to her, to other people, directed at other
I
people,
should have
their
done it.
general direction, anything of the sort. Wishes, threats, even just letting out frustrations.
I don't follow. Are you just asking me what I said?
Essentially.
bid her my farewells, as anyone else did.
I wasn't planning on being this blunt, but we've gotten to this point, so there's no point even trying to beat around the bush. If I show you something, can you tell me if it rings a bell in the slightest bit? And be truthful, please.
Very well. For you, I will.
It is a copy of the curse as we have deciphered it thus far. No guesses on it. Though he does have the 3 separate copies with him, that one specifically is just what they have managed to decipher so far.
No. She is telling the truth, Julius. What is it?
We've found those words around Bree.
Great.
They're a curse of some kind. From what we've been told, from a very trustworthy and probably the most capable son of a bitch that I know.
See.
You have any inkling whatsoever as to who might want to put some around her, or
Around
by
us.
extension, I guess, Debria? Huh?
Around us, you mean?
Yeah.
Immediate one that comes to mind, even though he's dead, is our dad. But given how curses can be finicky, it's possible it could still be active even after his departure. That's my first inkling on who would want to curse us. Second, anyone that Bree might have made an enemy with, which, given she's a goddess of death,
Could be anybody that's could be any individual that crossed her desk.
Dahlia, that ex of hers, maybe, that I haven't seen or heard hail of her.
Don't remind me.
Keep your cool.
Trust me, I will.
Good.
Well,
Let's see.
so you're incapable.
I doubt that bird fellow would.
Themis?
Seem like it. I
No,
said
not
it, not me.
Themis. Wow.
Bird.
Everybody that has one of the affinities, one of the, what I'll dub as the progenitor affinities, since they are precisely that. They are the essence of pretty much everything in the universe. Everybody that wields one is taking a hit. And from what we can gather, they are all trying to congeal into you. So we're trying to figure out the source of the curse so that we can, as we're deciphering it, figure out who to approach and how to dispel it.
Hopefully, it gives you an answer, because I don't. Sorry
that
to
bad.
burst your bubble. Go ahead. I haven't touched it.
It's worth a try. I figured I'd at least tell you what's going on.
Half truth, not
Appreciate it.
half truth, but not the whole.
At least you know I'm not just going crazy.
Well, that and if things get worse and people disappear.
Oh no. Unfortunately.
Well, I don't want it to be a sudden thing.
I had an inkling already.
At least that version comes out. She's more adultish.
If you think of anybody, let me know, please. Or
What about
password.
curses?
Yeah. Or anybody that might have a hand in it, whether it's directly causing the curse or writing it, but in
My
general.
father, that creature thing that kept coming back. Would say Birdman, but he said that he was doubtful.
He's taken a hit too. And he's directly, if we're assuming correctly, he's written in it.
Oh, lovely. It may be
Seems
Thresha,
unlikely.
considering if that's the case.
He's looking like hot shit on a nice broiled day. Last time we saw her.
And it sounds like Bray and Dolly are going through the same thing, so I have a description for all three.
Well,
Dennis's
okay.
hit has been more recent, hence the month and a
Yes,
half I
Julius.
listed earlier.
This is a character thing. How bad is Dahlia's condition since you didn't really play her a lot? Is she like the same as Bree or at least better off?
About the same as Bree, yeah, but she's trying to fight through it because she's not in denial anymore. She's just angry every time she has a bad day. If she's not too tired, she's just angry at how she is. But she's trying to fight it, unlike Bree.
Okay, so kind of like on a period, I see.
No! She's not angry at Julius! Oh, shut up! I see that. It's like you know something's easy to do, but you still can't do it, and so you get frustrated that you're not able to do it.
Oh, okay, it's like that. All right,
That's how she's been feeling.
okay.
Fucking like a period.
Mood swings.
Anyways.
It's gotten to the point where last time a bad wave hit, I lost access to things through the soul bond with Bree.
I done
Now,
near passed out.
surprised you're still standing right now.
I count myself lucky then.
Don't count too much. You never know when it might hit you.
I'm not putting it out I'm not leaving it off the table.
You think Thresha's new partner might have a hand in this?
Fuck no. He's too soft.
In the brutal way he wants to be? Or when needed, in his own words?
Oh, really? Something happened.
Lucabus happened.
Since we're not beating around the bush. Well, since we're not beating around the bush.
Did that? So he actually grew some balls.
Yeah,
It didn't seem like he necessarily
Shit timing.
enjoyed it, but he was doing it nonetheless. He and Thresher got into a small argument. Well, kind of argument, disagreement. While Luca was out cold, well, backtrack. They got separated at one point. One of the knights decided to defect and do the right thing and tried to free Lucabus. During a skirmish, a scroll was used, and if it was even a millisecond later, Lucabus wouldn't have survived. During the shock of everything going on, they were separated. Erebus was damn near dead. We took them to a hospital, treated them. Luca was left behind and unconscious for the entire time thus forward, from what it seemed and from what we could gather. He was the one to treat and make sure that they were stable. Thresha had come in and said, "I don't know why you're treating the prisoner like that," or treating them and engaging with with her new lover like Luca was a prisoner. And he had described him as a patient, not a prisoner.
Oh, yeah, still that soft. I would have just sent Luca away.
He was trying to get the two of them reunited, but given where Erebus was, it was difficult to locate Erebus.
That wasn't on him to do.
No.
But I digress. It's done is done. Glad they're semi-okay. As for him, we didn't interact much. It was fleeting. Barely there. I don't think he liked me much. But when I did interact with him, he was... How do I word this? Like a reflection, I suppose. Probably didn't know how to interact with me, so he just mirrored what I was doing.
As if he was socially inept, or just didn't know how to...
The way one would interact with a person when they want the conversation to end.
Got you. Rolling with it rather than really
Correct.
engaging. Got it.
And his mind was always elsewhere. He was... I later learned from Thresha that he was just too busy handling his own affairs to really be around much when I asked.
Yeah, meddling in places that he fucking shouldn't touch.
Explain.
Fuck me. He was the
Shouldn't
one
have
at
said it.
Iris's grave. Yeah, I know. He was the one that was at Iris's fucking grave. But he was also the one that protected it and us.
Huh.
We were there one day investigating, and we saw them. We had eyes in the area, and multiple times our eyes were taken away. But at one point we saw them packing up, leaving. Whatever they were doing either wasn't working, or it wasn't working fast enough for it to be worth continuing. Once they were gone, we moved in, checked it out, made sure it was secure so that we could relocate Iris's body. Thresha came at Mach fuck apparently at some point. We prepared ourselves for a fight because we knew we wouldn't be able to get out fast enough without leaving behind traces that either she could tail us to or leaving behind enough mana for her or her lover to take. And a barrier was put up. Wait, no. Scratch that. Order of events is wrong. It was a fucking hectic moment.
It's okay.
We saw them pulling out. Shortly after, we gave them time to make sure they were gone. There were no stragglers. We carefully came in. Once we knew it was clear, we went to go investigate Iris's body. And I believe while me and I think Ouija were checking the area. I was checking the area. I think Ouija had eyes overhead using his abilities. You said something, I believe? And that's when the barrier got activated? Somebody said something.
It was me.
What did you say?
I think I said rest easy. I think I just gave my goodbyes to her. It's been so long that I forgot. It was something on the lines of just, saying my goodbyes to her.
The barrier was made using a crystal that Bree had left with Iris to act as a form of protection. As a final gift of sorts, the barrier was her affinity, but not because of her.
Modified.
Given what we know about Blue Guy, we assumed it was him. It was stronger. It was tampered with. Later on, we found out that... Well, later on we disengaged it using, I believe, the song that was sung at funerals for you guys. Luigi down the line told us that while the barrier was up, at some point, Thresha came in trying to... We don't know. She tried to come in, tried to break through. She got annoyed, highly so, and the barrier, with repeated attempts, apparently made her drop like a sack of potatoes. Nullified her magic, if I had to take a guess. She eventually gave up in frustration and fucked off. Don't know if she was there to try and get Iris's body, to try and get us, take us out, combination of any of the three. Don't really give a shit.
see.
Sometime in that time period between when I had told you about Iris and sometime in the next, I don't know, time frame, I'd say probably 2 months time period, roughly. It's been a long fucking time, and time's a blur, but somewhere in that general time frame, we believe is when all of this fluctuation started. Maybe not noticeable at first, maybe imperceivable, but we think something in that time period was a catalyst, whether the curse was laid before then and something acted as a catalyst to kickstart it, or whether the curse was placed in that time period.
Okay. Trying to think about what I was doing around that time.
You see now why I asked you what you said at the grave when you were alone.
Nothing special. Same as Julius.
Nothing that would have lined up with what was on the paper.
Nope. So what now? Just trying to figure out this curse.
I recently got an unexpected invitation. One that I am going to be very weary about and very on edge. He was the one to bring Luca back to us in person.
Interesting.
We chatted, he sat down. I didn't really give too much. I tried to poke and prod a little bit. I did try to sow a few seeds. Not much he really wanted to talk about, but he said specifically that he wasn't there to talk about that. Or not yet, or not then, in that moment, during that visit. Later on, in one of the drop points that I had set up, he left a note with coordinates to a cafe. Said he was willing to talk.
So that's the coffee talk.
That specifically is what he
I
led.
know you're not going alone.
Fuck no, I'm not that crazy. Plan on taking Ouija with me.
Anyone else?
Thinking of having Isaiah on Overwatch, watching for any unexpected guests.
Maybe from a distance, but
Hence Overwatch.
that might be a bad idea.
That one's still up in the air. If not Isaiah, I'm thinking Ouija's brother. Because of the affinity. If things go south, he can intervene and at least buy us time to get out. He just has to be careful in doing so.
That would be better. Love Isaiah, but he's very easily detectable.
Yeah, and if he uses any technology, it'll get shut down, because the last time he came, he EMP'd the place. He came prepared.
puts Isaiah at a disadvantage.
He's in the process of working on something to at least mitigate that.
EMP shielding.
That's gonna take a while, I think.
Especially since if I had to take a guess, the remains of what was left behind from the satellite were taken and analyzed at some point. We know it was destroyed, but we don't know how much was destroyed. We just know that we lost our eyes and ears. So... But if things go south, our goal is not a fight, it is simply to get the fuck out, biding time.
As you should. You have a daughter to get back to after all. And me.
Of course. That being said, before I get sidetracked, the next time I come, we're just chatting, having a drink, and drawing, and playing games, and I'm kicking your ass in Mario Kart.
And we'll see what the future brings.
But... at the moment... from what we can gather, he is looking for you. They're both looking for you. That was the reason they took Luke Abyss.
I wonder why.
Our guess is that they're trying to recreate somebody that can have the same affinities as Themis.
I doubt that.
If not more. We know that, if I believe you were the one to tell us, that you didn't have the same downsides to the conflictions and affinities as anyone else would.
I have a feeling it has to do with the fact that everyone's dying. Seems like I'm the one killing them.
I did say you're the key. With that being said, I have no intention of giving you up, you know that.
Oh, I know. Try to give up for probably your entire life rather than me.
With that being said, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole when I ask this, you're not going anywhere, right?
And that's because you're personal.
You
Only
promise
place
me.
that I would go other than here would be to you.
And when I say you, I mean you, not any alternate personalities or control-altering affinities. You as a whole aren't going to do anything rash.
No, it's not going anywhere. Besides,
even
even if I
an
tried, Levin would immediately tell on me.
I just want to make sure.
I'm not gonna run away. Not unless given really good reason to. For example, someone starts busting the place down.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I know is highly unlikely.
I don't even know where the hell we are. I gave Levin very specific instructions when he picked me up.
Oh, we're under an ocean right now, in case you couldn't tell.
Well, I can tell that, but you know what I mean.
Any other questions?
Julius, anything?
Nope. Not as such. I asked you for permission for. I didn't hear an answer. Or you probably said something.
Sounds like we already figured that out during the conversation.
Very well then.
Am I
No.
wrong? There?
No then.
There is potential that you may not remember, or that something happened prior to then that, for whatever reason, the access to that memory is inaccessible. Whether of your own volition or hers.
He is asking for the memories about when this started with me. Which I believe we already covered in our conversation.
There shouldn't be anything, and from what you don't have any lapses in memories during that time period or onwards?
Nope.
You're sure?
Pretty positive.
Pretty
The
cool.
lapses in memory that I have is whether or not I ate the same thing twice in a row. But it's been a while, so I can't remember the exact on-the-point date. But it has been around the same general time.
I don't see a need to extract those memories. Is it... It's not fast because she's taking a heavy hit too, so I don't...
What is it?
Just trying to think whether it's a curse placed by someone, who could have placed it and when, and if it was, for some stupid reason, her, one, that doesn't make sense because she's barely able to fucking stand last time we saw her, and two, you wouldn't have access to those memories anyways, given what she's done. Would there be anything that we can do, not for you, because we're not, without your permission, not going to extract those memories unless we absolutely have to, or you deem needed or want to give them up? Is there any way that you can think of that if she were to use one of her affinities to lock a memory away, that we would be able to pick the lock?
Only affinity that I can tell based on what I'm feeling would be peace. Because to lock a memory away means that it's painful. It would bring you peace to keep it locked away. Meaning the opposing affinity would be able to unlock it. However, considering that's war, that's going to be very, very painful. Very. So, much like when you're venturing around in Subnautica, are you sure that what you're doing is worth it?
You'd be the only one that would be able to pick the lock, so...
No. Anyone that would be strong enough could do it. Technically.
Well, let's put it this way, you'd be the only one that would be able to smoothly do it without it causing potential pain due to the conflicting affinities and just natural behavior of the affinity.
I do not see a way for me to do that painlessly. Whether that cause physical pain, mental pain, emotional, what have you, it's going to hurt one way or another.
We have a copy disconnected of Themis's memories, and there is a batch that is locked by Peace.
Okay.
We're trying to unlock them without necessarily brute forcing our way in. to see if they hold any relevance to anything, whether pertaining to this or if it comes to having to neutralize or seal Thresha. Something we can use to our advantage against her if it comes to it.
Okay.
Trying to get pieces to the puzzle because we're still missing a lot.
What
That
does that have to
also-
do with me?
You mentioned earlier that peace was one of the things that you had felt, I believe, during some of the bouts.
Not often.
Do you remember what you felt shortly before that started flowing into you? Any emotions, any
Oh,
behaviors? That's not happening right now, no offense.
oh shit. Calm and suspended in air, but not falling.
Tranquil, basically.
Yeah.
Correct.
Can you think of any reason that she would want to seal some of your memories away? We don't know if she has because we haven't actually looked at your memories, but if we're assuming that the same thing was done to you at any point, since you have lapses in your memory during your time there. The symptoms that you showed when you were trying to think back to that time that you said, I believe you said fuzzy was a semi-accurate way to describe it. Things that you couldn't quite place or recall. The symptoms line up with around the same memories that Themis has that are locked away by peace. Can you think of any reason she would want to seal those away?
Well,
I figure it was worth a try.
but if that is true, then that makes her a shit teacher.
Well, given what she probably wanted you there for, whether initially or later on, depending on what was talked about, whether to you directly or what you might have overheard in passing, could be enough of a reason for her to lock certain things away. But that's conjecture.
So the next steps are your little meetup and then figuring out this first.
Pretty much. Luckily
Chuck,
for the
I hope
meeting,
you, go ahead, sorry.
luckily for the meeting at the moment, from what I can gather, it seems like I don't want to say we have the upper hand, but for the meeting, we have a little bit more control over how it can flow. I plan to keep it that way and see if I can get anything concrete out of him, or at least more worthwhile. He said he was willing to talk. He never said about what or not about what, so if he tries to back out of anything, I'm going to try to push.
We shall see what the future holds.
You were gonna say?
And I was simply gonna ask if you want me to update you on any changes that we haven't talked about.
I would like that. We know there is residue of Thresha's magic on you. Fading and old, but
nonetheless like an old stain.
Hence why I was asking if there was any reasons that she would want to lock anything away.
Very well. Tell Isaiah to visit sometime.
Oh well. I might send Lenora over at some point to hang out with you too. It's been a while.
Oh.
She misses you. You sure?
Yes.
Alright.
Even if she has her bracelet, whatnot, you know that man is more concentrated here. Given what's going on with me, that's a bad idea.
If something happens, then it's a chain reaction, and don't need that at the moment.
No, we don't. Anything else?
Then keep me updated if you think of anything. Not that I can think of immediately.
I will keep you updated if there's any changes that we have not discussed already. I'm not
If
gonna
there's
update
anything.
you every single time some little thing happens.
Well, no, majority of the time we'll know if something happens, but... If you have any ideas or just want to talk about anything, whether it's this bullshit or not, you know you can reach out.
Anything
If you want me
that
to-
you need, Julius?
Yeah. Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I have a craving for chicken nuggets.
What time is your meeting?
Anytime I want it to be.
Oh, okay.
So we can have chicken nuggets now. Definitely not eating or drinking anything at the cafe.
Can we get chicken nuggets? Please.
It's just keep pick now. What the hell, picking the locked away memories.
The dino ones? I swear to God, if
We'll
you
see.
were the ones
You
that
can
would
think
get
about
my
that while I'm out.
Okay. Evan's making dino chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
Hello.
It's gonna be okay.
For now, food and relax.
Yeah, don't stress. You'll get wrinkles, old man.
Fine, I can just fucking wish them away if I get them.
Okay, Bulma, I see you.
Babe. Nah. If you ever get wrinkles, I'm gonna call you old man till the end of your days. If you try and wish them away, I'm gonna call you ancient.
Not Lithone.
No, you're not. He's, what's older than ancient? Eternal.
No, that's Ouija. Hmm.
I don't know what he is.
I'll think of some. We'll think up a word. We'll make a word if we have to.
Prehistoric.
I mean, that's accurate.
No, wait. Lathan is prehistoric because lizard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's fitting for him.
Okay. So you're ancient. Lathan is prehistoric. We use the term. Got it. And Julius is just old.
I'm just old.
Do we want to end soon there? Keep going?
Yeah, we'll end there. We'll end there and say they just ate, and we'll say it took maybe hour and a half, and then they head out.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
Aaron
find a
contacts
cafe.
Luigi, lets him know that they're leaving. Gives him he meets up with Luigi before they go out to the cafe, gives them a debriefing as to how the conversation went. And says that Julius can help Themis with the memories in his spare time.
Well, thankfully, we already have a copy of the memories, including the locked ones. Took that so we didn't have to worry about having to work around Themis and making sure that he wasn't going to go crazy from us poking and prodding at his memories while he was, in the hot seat.
Yeah. Aaron will tell Luigi to contact Amoros and have him on standby. Try to mask his presence as best he can with a mix of maintaining distance, but also just his actual presence as a whole. That way, if something happens, he's close by enough. Fuck me, words are difficult, aren't they? He's close enough that if something happens, he can intervene by enough time for everybody to get the fuck out. While also making sure that their conversation is uninterrupted.
Portal!
Ouija will call him and let him know.
Hold on, portal. Hold on. Portal.
Yes, I see.
Cafe. Oh god. I guess you need me to be Amoros the bitch. Cool. Oh, do I need to tag along? Right. I'm just close. That.
One moment.
What the fuck? What is? You know what? No, I don't want to find out about that one. So okay. So do you need like Amoros to be like? He's probably gonna be like off screen. Amoros is off screen, like he's watching over, but
Yeah.
off screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in the distance somewhere. So.
Okay. Then I shall be invisible. Or spectator ghost, actually. Oh no, Uncle died. Actually, no, I know what I can do.
Zach, so there's a background music toggle.
I have I have the music world music just down to 0, so I don't hear shit.
Fair. Talk in Discord, so give us 1 second.
Damn it, I don't have an avatar that's wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. No, it would be fun. He's playing Minecraft on his computer while working.
No!
I know. It's funny. Hello, welcome to Cafe. Welcome to
Hey, Lorbo! What can I get you?
Welcome to Cafe Dusty. How can I take your order? But it's kind of funny that there's Minecraft on this computer.
I don't know if we'll be at this cafe because I don't. Maybe, but yeah, we might not because these. I'll ask people. Hold on. Well.
I know.
Yeah. Is this cafe okay, or do you want me to try and find a different one?
I don't care.
There's colliders.
Oh,
And we'll have to be in a booth. Because these ones, there's no room.
Actually, this one would.
Yeah, we can find another one.
This one works fine.
Okay.
Since I can't go to the Vix's Isaiah anymore, so.
No, you can't go to the Vix's Isaiah. Cafe.
Hey, Lord.
We'll do this one.
Cat Cafe. Dang it. This one. Crap, I don't got a fox. Oh well.
We're gonna go to the night version. The light is hurting Wolf's eyes.
Just sitting out in the broad daylight.
I'm fucking short. There we go.
My relaxation world. I actually do come here to chill.
It is a nice
I
world.
mean, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is really chill.
I'm guessing you're gonna be playing bartender, just NPC. Okay.
Cool.
Note for you: when we sit down, you're not gonna be able to hear it. Goddamn word we're saying. We're just chilling, like we're just enjoying the evening. Okay.
Let me see something real quick. Checking something.
What are the signs?
Okay. Just so you as a DM are aware, so I'm not pulling anything flying, just so you don't sit there and be like, wait, how the fuck did he hear about that? Aaron has his sending stone active. It's not glowing, there's nothing, no telltale signs that it's active. But his sending stone is active.
And I assume
So
Isaiah's on the
people
other. I assume Isaiah's on the other end.
What? That was the plan. If he is or not, that's up to you.
Yeah, he'll.
That's for anybody that has. It's not his, like, you know, the one he gives to everybody. It is his closer circle. Like Isaiah, like Bree, Ouija, the twins. It is his smaller circle. It's not his, like, magical phone that everybody has the number to.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is active so
That-
that anybody who tries to listen in, whether that's Bree, Isaiah, the twins.
Okay.
Ouija will have his
That-
active too, just so everyone's
That's gonna get addressed, but noted.
Okay. Just so you know, like I said, there's no
Yeah.
telltale signs that it's active, no glowing, no nothing.
Okay. That's
Now whether that
fine.
stays active is, to be determined. But when he walks in, it is already active. So
Actually, would he be like this? I have to think. If he would be like this, or if he would try to somewhat blend in. I don't think I have another dumb avatar. If not, that's okay. I'll probably make him be in his human form. No, unless you have one on hand, it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see that when that's not emerald. It's just a dot on.
imagine not having a chill
Oh, wait.
foil mod. No, I'm joking.
This might work.
Julie,
Does that have Coco Loco? This could work. I mean, it technically looks like Themis, though.
He could be doing that to be. He could be doing that to be a petty little shit.
No,